Hey guys, before we start, I want to make apology guys for having made any video for quite a while now. I got an idea for a short time only, then I just deleted myself with the matter channel, my gaming channel for quite a while now. So this is today the time guys. I want to talk about something I want to talk about. Let's go! Hey guys, welcome back to another TheCyborgCast channel tech for quite a while now. So the topic is how much RAM do you need it? How many RAM do we need? 2, 4, 6, 8, 16, 32, 64, or lastly 128 is now today. So asking what's with the 128GB is it due to DDR4 motherboards, so that's DDR4. So the RAM we're using ours most commonly are known as the DDR3 and DDR4, the RAM we most commonly use today. So asking what's with the 64GB and 128GB are considered very common. So most of us we ignore the 128GB and 64GB a lot. One thing about the 64GB is considered with 4 RAMs. You can actually the newer motherboard, the Skylake for gaming motherboard, and the Skylake motherboards or for the gaming ones can actually reach to 64GB with only 4 RAMs, and with the 8 RAMs can reach to 128 RAMs. I'm not kidding, guys. I'm not kidding. It's 100% legit, guys. I'm telling all the truth, guys. So if you actually go to the spec of the motherboard you choose, you can actually reach to 64GB. As you can tell, that's gonna be impossible, but it's actually possible with a 16GB RAM. It's called 16GB RAM. The real most common RAM are 4 and 8 are the most common RAM, are most commonly being used a lot. But there's 16 RAM, but not heavily supported, but mostly lessly used. I think the most commonly being used are servers. Yes. Is most commonly used are servers are the most common used with this kind of RAM. The design is have no texture design, no protection, so it might be a risk destructions. It might be the risk of destroying itself. But with the proper protections, it's good to be used along the way, guys. So the different RAMs are needed explanations. So for most common gaming motherboards, gaming motherboards can reach to 32 to 128. And 64. Those are 3 RAMs we most commonly use, and 16 those are the 4 most common mark are 16, 32, 64, and 128. RAMs are most common with gaming. 128 are mostly with 8 RAMs. So I talked about this before, guys. So DDR3 motherboard are most commonly around 32GB. We mostly use up to 32 for 4 RAMs and 64 up to 8 RAMs. But now, as I said before, with gaming motherboard today, with Skylake motherboard, can reach to up to 64 RAMs with only 4 RAMs and 8 RAM to reach to 128 RAMs with only using the DDR4 16GB RAM. But the most common motherboard we use are only reach to 8. We only most commonly use the 8 RAM. That's the most thing we use a lot. The 8GB RAM with DDR3 or DDR4, but most common today your best gaming experiences are DDR4. Give us a best experiences with only 264GB with 4GB RAM with nation. So is it actually worth using is it worth to? But consider this part is it's much more expensive. It actually give you more RAM. But is it actually worth it to you guys using 64GB of RAM? 64GB of RAM with only 4. Is it worth it to you guys or not? It's actually much. If you check the Amazon price, it's actually much more interesting. Okay, guys, I have found one RAM that actually get my interest. So I actually found it on Amazon. It's gonna be part of my wish list. It's actually 4 pieces of 16GB DDR4. It's actually a DDR4. So I'm not looking at my model right now. So it's a Kingston Technology 64GB RAM kit, 4x68GB. 2133 mAh DDR4 ECC rig. So the design is not very unique. It's not, but as for last 4 nations, as for now gaming rig, it's almost at the same price. It's almost having the same price. So I think came the list, guys. It's not a shock, but it's actually considered almost the same price with 3000 mAh DDR4 of 32GB of RAM. So I think it's actually a good investment if you actually give the best experience of your RAM computer rig. So I advise you initially, so is it actually worth it? Yes or no, guys? Maybe it will help you support your computer to give you the best experiences during your life. By the way, guys, maybe you can help me a little bit, guys. Maybe donate, become a Patreon user, and invest for maybe it's $10 or so to help me along the way, guys. If you give me small donations, we actually become a major big kick booster to me. My life is become dedicated time. Maybe it help you guys can give me a one quick jump to give me a one hell fast time gaming experiences. Lastly, fast anything might even give you a product review along the way. So, for everything, guys, the offer is still open, so this stay, guys. And lastly, maybe this is last, we're gonna skip this one for now, but see you guys next time. I hope this actually gain your interest. Peace, guys. Peace.